Alright, what's good guys, Poetic Warrior, and I'm back with another reaction on the channel. I'm reacting to a video called The Moment She Realized She Killed Two People. And y'all already know I'm never gonna do too much talking in the beginning of the video. So I'm just gonna get right into it.
It was supposed to be a beautiful Easter morning in 2021. What happened next would never be forgotten for this family.
We weren't getting a pulse on these people.
We've been tracking this case for the last 2.5 years. After dozens of open records requests and the hiring of an attorney, we finally obtained the records related to this tragic incident and go in depth on the story behind it. 911 calls detail the seriousness behind what took place.
April 4, 2021, 10:32:35.
Police and fire, what's the address of your emergency?
Yes, there's been a severe car accident on
Where?
Highway 42.
What's the cross
County
street?
Road 42. What's the cross street?
Bubble Barn.
Bubble Barn.
County Road 5.
County Road 5.
Okay, how many
Now,
vehicles?
what happened? Two vehicles.
Is
Very,
anyone
very
injured?
bad.
Yes.
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 Okay, what kind of injuries?
We don't
We don't know. We're
what happened.
driving past it.
But they're completely
They're
totaled.
completely
It looks like it's
totaled.
going to start on fire.
Okay, are you there anymore?
No,
No, we've driven by.
Okay, stop. They've been on the way this entire time. This is just getting more information for them for when they arrive, okay? Like I said, we have a lot of help on the way. Thank you for calling.
Yep, thank you.
10:32:39.
911, is this a life or death emergency?
Yes, it is. There's a car crash on 42, like right by the gas station.
42, hold on. 42 and 1.
But I don't know. Whatever's by the Bubble
What
Barn.
happened?
The red car was turning like by the
Tell me what happened. Accident or I can't
A car
understand
crash.
you.
Yes, a car crash.
Is
a car
anyone
crash.
injured?
Yes.
Okay, is it blocking traffic? I need someone to talk to me.
The car's on fire. There's one car on fire.
A car's on fire from it? Which car's on fire?
The white car, the Chrysler car's on fire.
Okay, do you see flames or just smoke?
Yes, there's flames and smoke.
Okay, is anyone in the vehicle that's on fire?
No, not in the vehicle, but the car and the SUV, there's somebody that is not conscious.
Just stay on the line with me. I have lots of help on the way. Are you involved or are you just passerby?
No, I'm a passerby, but my friend's brother and sister were in the car that just got hit.
Court testimony held at a later date details the moments before officers arrived. After witnessing a horrific crash, witnesses say they approached the white vehicle and found one passenger to be severely injured, but alive. Bystanders pulled her out of the car while it was on fire, likely saving her life. She would not have been able to do this on her own due to her injuries, which included a broken ankle, broken backbones, and 2 broken ribs. She also suffered from a deep laceration caused by the seatbelt into her stomach, exposing her intestines underneath her shirt. The driver of that same vehicle was able to get out on his own and sustained minor injuries. As officers arrive, they witness the injured passenger on the ground and recognize that civilians have stepped up to help.
Hello, thanks for attending to her.
Their next priority is to check on the occupants of the red vehicle. The damage is plainly obvious, as the red vehicle was struck with such a force that it was ripped into 2 pieces.
Is everyone out? I think everyone's out here. There's one in here. Okay. I didn't feel a pulse though. Okay.
No fire extinguishers? I'm not too concerned about that. Is there still a person in here?
2 in here. Yeah, the driver and one in the back seat.
85 on arriving, and it is on
45, 122 or 86. We've got 2 traps inside of a vehicle that'll need to be pried out. I don't know if they've got either of the 2 have a pulse.
No, trying to push.
No. Okay, I understand your concern.
I'm not getting a pulse on the back seat.
These people aren't coming out of this vehicle, right? Nope. Am I seeing that right? Okay.
Yep.
All right. I appreciate your assistance. Thank you.
I'm a former EMT.
Oh, you are? All right. All right, and we know that nobody's in this one?
Everybody out?
Okay, we're clear here.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna try to maintain.
The red vehicle is in 2 separate pieces. Like, yo. I couldn't even imagine. I think they said they did, the 2 of the red vehicle didn't live, but I couldn't even imagine, like, That is crazy. Like
Some kind of a perimeter here.
imagine how the family feels just looking at that vehicle. Like, it was ripped completely in half, so imagine with the two people inside. That's crazy. I'm sick. I'm sick.
Who's in the car?
Don't get in the car. I'll give it to you later. Please get them to the hospital now. I will give it to you. I will give it to you all right now. Just get them to the hospital now. She has a huge cut right here and on her neck.
Well, did you see what happened, or you just heard videoing?
I just saw this and I came over.
Okay, so you did see it happen, or you didn't?
No, I didn't see the accident.
Okay, all right. Right behind you. Is there anything I can do to help get this person out?
Check a pulse on that.
We weren't getting a pulse on these people.
She needs to. That's the only thing I got. Do that. Can we call somebody?
Were you in the car? Were you in the car? The passenger or the driver?
She's a passenger.
Miss, can I just have you switch your keys quite quicker?
It kind of like it kind of makes you think, like, how does this even happen? The street that they're on, it don't even look like you need to be going that fast to be able to rip a vehicle in half. Like, that's probably like a street that you would do like 45 on or something. That's what it looked like to me. And for you to be able to rip another vehicle in half, like, there's no way. Like, I wonder if it was at an intersection or like, yeah, I don't know.
Yes, please. See if we can get an ID on these two passengers.
This is her sister. She wasn't in the car. She was in a different car. Her sister was in the white car.
I just need her sister's name.
Sienna.
Officers gathered information and got most of the story put together. The individuals in the red car, Dalton and Taylor, were struck by the white car, driven by Leon Bond III with his twin sister, Sienna, in the front passenger seat. Their older sister, Camille Lachey Dennis Bond, was driving alongside them in a separate and seemingly uninvolved black vehicle with her best friend in the passenger seat, Lynn. Lynn was the one to make the 911 call at the beginning of this video. After the
crash, it seemed like to me that they had to be distracted, because they just riding next to each other. They had to be distracted. They had to be either like talking to each other or communicating or something. I'm really thinking that the white car was distracted by the black car. Then I don't know.
Camille stopped down the street in the middle of the road and ran towards the accident on foot. According to court testimony, Camille got out of the car so fast she forgot to put the car in park, but Lynn noticed and did it for her from the passenger seat. Officers quickly realized this may be a criminal investigation involving multiple fatalities and that extreme speeds were likely involved. Accordingly, they quickly identify Camille as a key person of interest. Officers will eventually obtain video evidence of the crash itself to further support Camille's involvement. We will go over that footage later in this video.
Ma'am! Can't go over there right now. We got a car on fire. It's not safe.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I know, baby. It's gone. It's gone. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. I'm making sure that car up there. Sure, 770.
Here, Camille is immediately placing blame on the other driver. She doesn't hesitate to use profanities towards Taylor, who she incorrectly believes was driving the red car.
Oh, so it's a red car swap? She's a piece of shit though. Like, if the two of them are dead and you're speaking like this on them, I get it. Your family got hurt from it, but like, come on, man. That's overly disrespectful to be talking about two people who just lost their lives. Like, that's crazy.
Okay. 45-122. There's going to be two 1072s.
Officers unfortunately discover the two individuals in the red car, Dalton Lee Ford and Taylor Nicole Garza, have been killed in the crash. The couple was 22 years old. They had plans to celebrate Easter with their families that morning.
3 people are out here taking pictures of a dead person.
Holy disrespect. Well, and I asked all of them, did you see what happened?
Yeah, the disrespect is crazy. The disrespect is real crazy.
But are you just here to video? Yeah, doing their commentary and shit.
Yeah, witnesses over here.
Okay.
Why this thing tripping like that?
So we'll need to start talking to them.
Okay. Right there.
Officers begin questioning witnesses to hopefully figure out exactly what happened.
She started to sound like she drunk to me. Ain't no way she just like overly disrespectful like that. Just talking like that. That's wow. She might be drunk.
He's got some ribbon. So whenever we get another...
Can you help look back?
Y'all can't like wipe his face off. You got flashlights. Yeah, we were all going back to my house so we can get dressed and go. It's okay, baby.
Ma'am, I can't even go over here right now.
Wait, right here by the KFC.
Have them meet you down at Caribou.
Yeah. I had to get him out. I didn't even park my car. It was falling down the hill. I had to get him out. How did it be dead?
Hey, man, can I get the phone you had? Your friend would like it back. Yeah,
Shorty seemed drunk. I don't know. Shorty seemed real drunk.
It should have been me. It should have been me. Oh. Very close to hitting you too. It should have been me. Hitting you too, but he didn't.
you have a ride coming?
My mom is here, but her car is up there.
Okay. Is your car still drivable?
My car is fine. Is she dead? Is she dead? That's all I need to know.
I have no idea.
Well, she better be. If she's not, I'm stuffing her in the head. I'm in my car. I'm going to my car.
Why don't we wait here for a second?
No.
I don't think you're able to.
Yes,
to
I am.
drive
I'm
well.
fine.
No, I don't think you're
I'm
able
going to my
drive well.
sister. I'm going to my sister. Camille, she left. Camille, she left.
She's gone.
Nah, man, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. I get it. A car accident happened. Maybe they were at fault. I don't know. It seemed like they was at fault though. It seemed like her and her people was at fault, and the other two that lost their lives was not at fault, but I don't know. But even so, even if it was their fault, like to talk that way about two people who just lost their lives is so distasteful. Like I can't mess with that. What type of human being, like who raised you? What type of person are you to like, that is wild to me. To say those type of things to two people who just lost their lives. Like, is she dead? She better be dead. Like, what type of person are you? I don't fuck with that.
Yeah, that's that one.
I will say this. My car is fine though. That's what I'm saying. It's fine. I'm not moving it. I just need my phone and my shoes.
And she seemed drunk. She seemed drunk. Like, are we sure she wasn't behind the wheel?
What can I get for you?
Okay.
Just stay right here, please. Hi, I'm Matt. I know.
Look at my baby.
I'm sorry.
Is she dead?
Your sister or no?
No, that bitch.
I don't know. I don't know, ma'am. I'm very sorry I can't give that information, but we just want you to be safe right now.
I'm fine. I just want my stuff. I'm not going anywhere.
This must be really hard.
Yeah.
Looks like
You
it's
didn't get my phone.
Okay. Your car might be locked.
let's get you off this.
I need everybody to go on the other side of the road.
I'm going to the hospital. I'm going to the hospital. I work there.
We'll get it taken care of, man.
Okay.
Y'all reacting to this is giving me anxiety. Like, my heart is racing just thinking about how that car was ripped in half like that. I don't know. That's messing with me a little bit.
All right, I gotta go get my truck over there.
Okay.
Sterling, you stay with me.
Okay. Let me walk with you.
Okay. Oh my God.
All right, guys. Do we
Are both of them going to Hennepin County Medical Center?
They're either going to Hennepin or Ridgeview. Ridgeview is closer.
Well, I was told that Tiana was going to Ridgeview Medical because this is both of her children.
Yeah. So then they're going to Ridgeview, which is in Burnsville.
They're going to the Ridgeview Hospital that's in Burnsville. I had to do a quick look. I know. And that's why I hope that she is. The one in Burnsville, my partner. I hope that she is because she
Why is that car like that?
because the shot the Can you talk to her? Because she just said that they just passed that hospital. She tried to get him, and then I tried to go around her so he wouldn't hit her.
They went to county in Minneapolis.
They both went to county in Minneapolis.
And she tried to beat him still.
Let's move to this
And then
next
she
corner,
tried to
okay?
go around him.
I don't know why they
We're
took
just
him over
gonna
there
try
with
and
their
clear up the
mama. I
road,
don't
okay?
know.
Leon is fine, but Sienna has a big cut right here. Her knee's gonna come out of it.
She said she tried to beat him. Maybe the red vehicle was trying to race the white vehicle. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
We're still, we have to wait for the medical examiner to get here before we can touch any of the cars. You could expedite, we're going to go 10-15 with this thing now. So what was your first name?
Camille.
Okay, Camille, here's what's going to happen is we're going to be placing you under arrest.
Why?
For criminal vehicular operation.
How?
Well, you were racing your brother.
No, I was not.
So here's what we're going to do. We have to examine all of our phones and that type of stuff. So, like I said, we can go two ways. If we have to put you in handcuffs, we're going to take you back to our station to talk to you.
Nobody was racing. We were going 65.
Okay. So, I understand that.
No.
Okay, so you think you're going 65?
We weren't even going that fast, and I watched it. That's the thing. I watched it.
Okay.
And he was even behind me.
So who squealed out at the intersection there?
What was that?
Who squealed out back at the
Okay. Now it's making sense. The two vehicles that knew each other was racing, and the red vehicle was innocent drivers that just happened to get affected by this little situation. Now it makes sense, but now I'm looking at her like she's even more of a bad person because she just did all that. I hope she's dead. I hope this that when you was in the wrong. They was completely innocent in this situation, and you just wished all of that on another person and disrespected them, like totally disrespected them, overly disrespected them. Trash. She's a trash person, bro.
Actually, way down there. Did you have a witness that said that somebody smoked going over the tires?
No, we did not. We left.
And I still think she drunk. She sound like it. Sound like a duck, quack like a duck. She drunk.
At the same time, nobody had wheels nor nothing.
Okay.
That whoever told you that is lying.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say it like this: whoever told you who said that, most likely is probably white, and I know it is.
This wouldn't be the first time Camille has claimed being prejudiced against while being accused of a crime. Before the day of the crash, Camille held several speeding tickets in her records, even though she was just 19 years old. Her first ticket listed she was traveling 50 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone, 20 miles over the speed limit. Her second speeding charge was for going 58 miles in a 45-mile-an-hour zone, 13 miles over the speed limit. However, the ticket details that she was very argumentative with the officer in this situation. The report shares that she argued she was pulled over due to her loud music and her being black, then claimed she was traveling that speed on a hill, and then when the officer handed her the ticket, she crumpled it up and tossed it into the passenger seat of her vehicle. Her third ticket was listed as duty to drive with due care speed, where no specific speed data is cited. More details on more of her tickets will be covered shortly.
Okay.
We were not racing, no, none of that.
You weren't racing at all?
No,
Okay.
I told him, for a simple fact, I'm gonna tell you just like this. For a simple fact, we are black. It is a nice day outside.
Why this shit freezing? This shit finna piss me off.
I know that the police are out. We see the state troopers out. We were not going for that. I said, we're gonna just go to...
Is this my shit doing this? Hold on, y'all. I feel like this is my shit that's doing this. It's loaded.
It is a nice day outside. I know that the police are out. We see the state troopers out. We were not going fast. I said, we're going to just go the speed limit up here.
She's embarrassing, bro. Like, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from her acting like that. Because we're black. Because we're black. You just killed 2 people. And then had the nerve to say, I hope I hope she's dead. I hope she's dead. As if you're trying to place all the blame on these innocent people who just lost their lives. Like, you are really a trash person with no remorse. Like, I mean, if it's true that they was racing. But it makes sense. So
okay, his car has more horsepower than mine does. Okay. So obviously it's gonna sound like it because I know how the engine sounds. Okay. And I'm gonna spit fact. My car is slow. Okay. But I was in front, so he knows I was in front. Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna be in front because he's gonna follow my lead. We were not going fast. She gassed on it. When I mean she gassed on it, she didn't see him because he was behind me. My car was up there, but I moved it up here because it was rolling back and it was still in drive. I don't want to mess up my transmission. She gassed on it to try to beat him.
Okay, so I appreciate you telling me all that type of stuff. So, like I said, our process is this, okay?
Please don't do that. So, I'm already black and it already looks bad enough.
It has nothing to do with race, man. We have 2 people that are dead right now caused by an accident.
Because she gassed on it.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with me and my brother. Okay. We were not speeding. Okay. What do you not understand?
You know what the speed limit is on here?
Yes, it's 55. We were going 60. Okay. It's not my problem that she wanted to be a dumb bitch and try to beat us. Okay.
And she just said 65 not too long ago. I could have sworn she said 65, now 60.
Not my problem. Okay. You placing me under arrest for something that we did not do? We have digital dashes, bro.
We're gonna get all that.
We have digital dashes. So therefore, we were going 60.
So you don't have to yell at me.
I have to because you don't understand.
Okay, so here's what is gonna happen.
No, I'm not. Okay. You're not placing me under arrest or anything.
Okay, sorry.
Yes. Baby, I love you. I love all of you guys.
Stay there.
Let's stay, please, baby.
You're gonna be in handcuffs in a minute if you don't stay over there.
Please, baby, I love you guys. I love all you guys.
Let's go put on our trooper.
I love you, Mom. Yep. Yeah, and yes, they did use force, and I was not resisting.
So, miss, what we'll do is we'll take a...
They didn't use no force, but, bro, she is the worst type of human that there is. Like, no accountability. None. And I knew some shit was up when I saw that vehicle ripped in half. Like, I knew somebody, they had to be doing way more than 65. Let's just get that understood. Like, then again, 65, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know.
Statement from you and everything you said.
Can you take me out of these, please?
When we get back to our station, okay?
Love you guys!
Can you, pat her down quick?
I don't have anything.
I know, I gotta make sure.
There's nothing in my ass. I ain't even got no drawers on.
Just listen. Okay.
I ain't even got no f***ing drawers on.
Okay.
While both Leon and Camille were arrested that day, they were both released shortly after pending charges. However, prosecutors did charge and arrested the driver of the white vehicle that made contact in the crash, Leon Bond III, who faced charges 6 months later. Leon was ultimately tried as a juvenile. This was despite the efforts to try him as an adult, including a delinquency petition and a petition for adult verification, both of which were denied. Because he was tried as a juvenile, the details surrounding his case are not readily available or public. However, we do know some things, which includes a peek into Leon's school history with fights. One appellate case reveals that Leon's mother legally went after a school official when he attempted to prevent a fight that involved Leon, his 2 sisters, and another student. The case accuses the school official.
I don't like that. What that got to do with this? They ain't got nothing to do with this.
Of dislocating Leon's arm while attempting to prevent the fight. This case was ultimately denied by the court due to there being a lack of willful or malicious wrong in the school official's actions. While Leon's case was being determined, Camille was also charged 6 months after the crash with charges surrounding her direct involvement by drag racing. During that 6-month period before her arrest, Camille got pulled over and charged for driving on a revoked license. Her license was revoked due to her failing to address her 3 previous speeding charges. She then got another speeding ticket that listed her going 59 miles an hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone, 24 miles over the speed limit. In that pullover, she stated she was going downhill as the reason she was traveling so fast. In October of 2021, she was issued an arrest warrant and faced 2 counts of third-degree murder, 2 counts of criminal vehicular homicide, 1 count of criminal vehicular operation resulting in great bodily harm, and 1 count of careless driving. The warrant she was issued revealed more details surrounding the incident, including a deeper look into post-event interviews and forensic research. The report detailed surveillance footage that shows the intersection they started the race at. Witness testimony shares that the 2 exchanged a conversation here pertaining to whose car could accelerate faster. After that alleged conversation, the 2 cars take off well ahead of the other vehicles surrounding them. Another surveillance camera captures the impact. Moments before, you can see just how long it takes for this uninvolved vehicle to enter the right side of the frame and pass the area where the crash happens. When Camille and Leon's vehicles zoom by moments later, it takes roughly half the time. A crash reconstruction report reveals data obtained by the airbag control module in Leon's vehicle. The report indicated Leon and his sister Camille, who was traveling alongside him, were going 114 miles per hour just 5 seconds before the crash, 64 miles over the posted 50-mile-an-hour speed limit. Court documents also indicated Leon and Camille were over 3 football fields away when Dalton and Taylor started to take the turn. They traveled roughly 3/4 of a mile after taking off from the intersection before crashing. Her and her brother's vehicle were traveling between 93 and 106 miles an hour before Leon's vehicle struck Dalton and Taylor. The day after her arrest on October
And that could, oh, that's my birthday. That could have been any of us, man. That could have been any of us.
was at fault. She issued a small claims case to the court for the other individual to pay a sum greater than $4,500. In the following year, she won this court case due to the other party not showing up. She was given yet another speeding ticket in May of 2022. This time, she was caught going 83 miles an hour in a 60-mile-an-hour zone, 23 miles over the speed limit. In this pullover, the ticket cites that Camille was unaware of the speed limit, cried, and explained to the officer that she had a bad experience with law enforcement before and was afraid of cops. State records allegedly showed her car's registration was expired despite the stickers on her car displaying she was up to date. In January of 2023, 3 months shy of 2 years after the car crash, news reports indicate that Camille's brother Leon pled guilty to 2 counts of third-degree murder. He was sentenced to 25 years of prison that same month. Because inmates only have to serve 2/3 of their sentence before transferring to probation, this means he should be out of jail in 16 years and 8 months, or in September of 2039, when he is 36 years old. However, rules apply differently for juvenile cases. Here is an image posted on what appears to be Leon's Facebook page, posted in September of 2023, where he seems to be under house arrest. He proudly holds what looks to be $1,000 in cash with a smile on his face. Because Leon was being tried as a juvenile, he was put on probation until the age of 21, with a stayed sentence of 25 years in prison. As long as Leon doesn't break probation by age 21, his sentence will be considered served. In mid-2024, Leon turned 21 and successfully completed his probation. His sentence for murdering Dalton and Taylor is considered served. His sister, who operated the other racing vehicle, Camille Dennis Bond, faced a slew of charges as an adult for her involvement, making her case information more readily available. Through court deliberations, Camille's defense team would not only argue that she was not at fault due to her not being in the vehicle that struck Taylor and Dalton, but would go as far as to say Dalton should have yielded before the turn, and even suggested Dalton was at fault for the crash. In this section of the video, we will cover the surprising court deliberations that brought the case to its conclusion. In court,
I don't care how much yielding you doing. If somebody, what was it, 100, 115, 119, you could yield, but you can't even really see somebody coming at you that fast. Like, I don't know.
Several factors were brought to light through witness and expert testimonies. While there are some notable instances of witnesses ascribing the scene to being horrific and the worst thing they have ever experienced, some more frustrating revelations deemed that Camille and her brother Leon were not only reckless with their actions, but continued to be reckless after bystanders had told them to slow down prior to the crash. Court testimony details that a bystander noticed descriptions of Camille's and Leon's vehicles traveling at a high rate of speed past her house in a residential neighborhood. This frustrated the witness as it was Easter Sunday, and there were children outside. This witness noticed that the pair parked down the street from her residence, so she decided to walk down to the cars to tell them to slow down. This witness's testimony matched the descriptions of Camille, her passenger friend Lynn, and the description of the vehicles Camille and her
So they were just racing all day that day.
brother were driving. After the neighbor had spoke to them directly about slowing down, she claims the cars then sped past her on the road as she was walking back to her home, which was an inferred attempt at retaliation. This neighbor then tried calling 911 at 10:28 over their reckless behavior, roughly 4 minutes before the crash happened. Unfortunately, it appears the call didn't connect, and the neighbor decided to let it go, seeing as she only had a partial license plate to work with. A couple days later, when she saw a news article involving the vehicles, she claims to have recognized the plate based off the partial she had, causing her to call the authorities to inform them of the racing activity she saw the pair engaged in earlier that morning. If that wasn't jarring enough, the prosecuting attorney also called up Lynn, the passenger in Camille's car, and revealed Camille and Leon's lack of remorse over the whole situation. Lynn claims that she was best friends with Camille, but ceased the relationship over the morality of the situation. Lynn supported the neighbor's claim that Camille and Leon were not driving safe in the neighborhood, and confirmed that the neighbor had spoken to both Camille and Leon. She also shared that, in the moments before the pair sped off at the intersection, Camille and Leon exchanged a conversation through their car windows over who could accelerate faster. Camille in past interrogations claimed that this was true, though she informed her brother not to go faster than 55 miles an hour so that they wouldn't be pulled over. Lynn's testimony contradicted that claim, citing the pair never talked about speed limits. During her testimony, Lynn admitted she was scared during her 911 call because she had realized the car Camille was driving could have just as easily impacted Dalton and Taylor's vehicle. She shared that Camille was largely concerned about the damage to the car and the condition of her siblings, but that nobody went to the red car and that Camille was unremorseful. Lynn also detailed that at a time after the crash during a birthday party, Camille and Leon, among other family members, held a conversation blaming the red car for the accident despite their excessive speeds. She further shares that the Bond family seemed to only care about their own family being injured and held no empathy or sadness for Dalton or Taylor's passing. Lynn also cited that she stopped being friends with Camille after the birthday party because she felt sad, traumatized, and remorseful while Camille felt differently. Other witnesses appeared on the stand to share their opinions of Camille and Leon's driving. One witness shared they told others after witnessing their speeds that they're going to kill somebody moments before the crash. Other witnesses added more claims to Camille's words on scene, including, "The f***ing better be dead or I'll find her and kill her," and "You stupid dumbass effing white bitch." Others sharing, "In all the years I've been driving, I've never seen seen 2 cars drive like that before." And that witnesses found it jarring. Camille didn't attempt to help her injured sister, but was able to maintain threatening 2 fatal crash victims. The defense's argument that Dalton and Taylor's vehicle should have yielded brought frustrations to witnesses taking the stand. One individual having what appears to be a heated back and forth over the perceived ridiculousness of his argument. One professional opinion on the stand debunked the defense's right-of-way argument, citing that, statutorily, the right-of-way vehicle loses that claim if they are speeding, and in this case, the vehicles were estimated to be traveling over twice the speed limit. That same professional opinion cited data that showed if the 2 vehicles were not drag racing and were traveling the speed limit, Dalton and Taylor would have easily cleared the intersection without contact. A jury court would unanimously convict her on all of her charges. In closing statements prior to determining Camille's sentencing, countless contributions from the community shared how the case, and particularly the loss of Dalton and Taylor, impacted their lives. Taylor's father shared that he'll never forget the scream his wife, Taylor's mother, let out the day 2 police officers came to their home to inform them of their daughter's death. He shares that the sound still haunts him to that day. Dalton's older brother Dylan, a pastor, shared that if Camille's family remained blind to her guilt, that she would remain guilty on the day of her judgment, and God would strike her down for the murderer that she is. Friends of the family shared frustrations with Leon's light sentence, sharing that they hated the court system for giving him such an easy break. They also shared that rules do not apply to Camille, and that she will kill again. They referenced Camille's lack of remorse, pointing—
Yeah, a person like Camille is definitely dangerous. Definitely dangerous to society. Like, the whole, I don't know. She's definitely dangerous to society, bro. Like, there is no way, no accountability, like, none whatsoever. I'm pretty sure to this day she still think that they were in the wrong and not her and her family. Like, 2 innocent lives are lost, and she probably in her mind still think that it was their fault because they didn't yield or whatever. Like, those type of people are dangerous. Those type of people, I don't even associate with people like that. If you can't even see the wrong in your actions and take accountability, I can't even, nah, man. Nah. I ain't even gonna finish the rest of this video. If y'all want to finish the rest of this video, head over to Midwest Crimes channel, and y'all can finish the video there. It's still like, what, 20 minutes left on this video. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this down in the comments below. Was Camille wrong? Let me know.